my magical star beings, this is Psychic Siren Tarot and welcome to the channel. In today's reading we're going to be taking a look at how people view you based off your reputation. So please be aware that this is a general reading, only take what resonates, leave the rest. We have 3 piles to choose from. So for pile number 1 you have the Amethyst crystal with the Ethereal Visions Tarot. For pile number 2, you have the crystal Angelite with the Seers Tarot. And for pile number 3, you have the rose quartz crystal with the Muse Tarot. So pick whichever pile you're most drawn to. I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. So once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose this Amethyst crystal and the Ethereal Visions Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how people view you based off your reputation. So please be aware that this is a general reading with so many of you watching, so just take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do find yourself resonating with some of these messages, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'm almost fully booked for November. This is my last month of doing readings. After that, I will be taking a break from personal readings. So if you don't want to miss out, please find my email address in the description box below. So in this part of the reading, we're just going to do a quick run through of what people know about your reputation. So I've already pre-shuffled the cards. I'll get into that in a moment. And then after that, we will take a look at how people view you based off your reputation. So like I said, this is just going to be a short run through so that I'm able to kind of just see what your reputation looks like, so I know how to decipher the cards for the next part. So you have the Justice card reversed, the Knight of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Artist, the Nine of Swords, and the Fool. So the Artist is an extra card in this specific tarot deck. Okay, so what do people know about your reputation? So what I do see here is some of you could have had your heart broken, a few times. You could be seen by others to be this hopeless romantic or this romantic at heart. Somebody that really believes in love and true love. Somebody that really wears your heart on your sleeve and you love wholeheartedly. There's also something about maybe you've gone through certain things in life that were unfair to you, or you were put at a disadvantage in some type of way. And there's just something about, having hard moments in life, challenging moments in life where maybe you didn't have everything you needed, or yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles. And what I'm also getting here is the word strength. I know the strength card isn't showing up here, but I'm hearing the word strength. So how people see you and your reputation is that you're very strong. And there's also this feeling of struggling artist, sad artist, somebody that loves creativity or loves expressing yourself. You could be seen as a free spirit with the Fool at the back of the deck. Somebody that's bold and takes risks. Somebody that's quite fearless to go on your own path. You move through life to the beat of your own drum. You could also love animals or have pets of your own. And although you didn't have much in life, maybe in your beginning years, you've tried to find opportunities that allow you to walk into a new path or journey. Although you've been through a lot of heartbreak or pain, you've been able to heal this and walk through a new journey where you unlock new type of storylines, if that makes sense. But you're not playing out the same storyline of heartbreak, but playing out a new storyline that is much more suited to you. So you're known for making big changes, from going to maybe not experiencing the best to experiencing better, and just improving your life in general and not letting your shortcomings or hardships in life hold you back, and seeking those opportunities to make things better for yourself, to find optimism, to look at the hope of what is new to come. And I think people think your story is very inspiring. They see that you have a lot of potential to fulfill your dream life, even though you've maybe experienced shortcomings. So this is what I have for this part of the reading. I'm now going to remove these cards, shuffle them off camera, and see how people view you based off this reputation. So now that we have the cards for how people view you based off your reputation, I'm going to show you all the cards that we have. So we have Justice reversed again, the Three of Swords again. You have the King of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, the World, the Six of Swords, the Magician, and the Four of Swords. And at the back of the deck, confirmation with the Ace of Pentacles, because they spoke about you looking for new opportunities and things despite experiencing shortcomings in life or things that were just unfair or felt like life was just very hard for you, but you seeked opportunities anyways, and you seeked opportunities to look for happiness, joy, optimism within your life, despite what you had previously experienced in life. The Justice card came out again with the Three of Swords, so this could be part of how people view you. They could view you as this person that has maybe had a rough past, that has maybe had a lot of unfair things happen to you, that has maybe experienced a lot of heartbreak or just disappointing, sad moments in life. Maybe some of you grieved a parent or a loved one, or there's just something about grieving a heart that was hurting. And right now, people view you as the type of person that is able to move forward from this with the Six of Swords, or is starting to move forward from this. You may have dealt with anxieties in the past, like we saw with that previous Nine of Swords card, but now with the Four of Swords here, there is this feeling of, I'm learning to feel safe in my body. I'm learning to, calm my nervous system down and tell my body that it's safe. So there is this feeling as well of like, I'm healing my nervous system, I'm healing from anxieties, from fears, or I'm starting to face my fears and gain courage, but also learn to calm them down. With the King of Cups reverse, you could appear as quite detached emotionally at the moment, or there's this feeling of, maybe in the past, like your emotions got the better of you and they were too intense for you, is what I'm hearing. But you're learning how to balance that out, how to calm that down. And I do also think in your reputation, or based off your reputation, how people view you is they could view you as a person that might have had a controlling person in your life, or a person that was quite narcissistic or had some kind of power over you in some way, where there's this feeling of power play. But because of that, you are now seen as like this rebellious person in a good way, where it's like you want to live your own life for you. You don't want to be controlled by other people. You don't want to be told what to do. You just want to live your life for you. And yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Like this rebellious free spirit, but in a good way, in a positive way. You show people to claim your own freedom, that nobody can take your freedom away from you. Okay, so with the World, how you're seen based off your reputation is that you've ended a lot of karmic cycles. You've ended a lot of relationships with people that were toxic or just not good for you in general. You've ended a lot of things that just weren't good for you. And you've moved on to creating new things in your life that better suit you or better align with you with the Magician here. You're moving forward and moving on from the previous reality you were once living and moving into a new beginning where you are transforming and changing for the better. Also transforming and changing your life for the better, making your life more peaceful, more calm, more full of people that are healthy for you and situations in your life that are healthy for you. You could be seen as a creative person, somebody that has potential to create something that could help others or could inspire others. Again, people see you as very inspiring, like by the way you've maybe healed from certain things that broke your heart. And there is this feeling of, I'm finally putting it to rest. I'm finally finding my own internal peace, protecting my peace. And I also feel a healing / a wound in the solar plexus area, but more so on the, I'm trying to figure out which side this is, my right side. So the right side of the body is the masculine energy, because we all have masculine and feminine energy. So how I'm reading that is there could have been a masculine person in your life that really brought you down or brought out certain insecurities within you, or you were healing certain self-worth wounds around a masculine person in your life. And that's how you're currently being seen based off your reputation, right? Again, you're being seen as somebody that's strong, that has gotten through all of this, and you're seen as somebody that is looking for newness in your life, looking for peaceful connections, looking for opportunities in your life that better your life. And that's kind of what I'm getting. So before we end off, I'm going to tap into my clairvoyance and see if there's anything else I can get on how people view you based off your reputation. So Spirit, please show me through clairvoyance, how do people view pile number 1 based off their reputation? So I'm seeing somebody that likes to play games on like an Xbox or something like that. I'm seeing somebody that could waitress or waiter at a restaurant, or just go to restaurants a lot. But the reason I say waiter or waitress is because they're showing me, you know, when restaurants are cleaning up and they put all the chairs on the table, or, you know, something like that. That's what they're showing me. So if that isn't necessarily the case, then people could just view you as the person that's there until they close. Like if you go to a bar, a club, a restaurant, you're like there the whole night until they close. People could see you as very fun, very romantic, because now I'm seeing 2 people hold hands. People could also see you as very unique in a way, also funny. And you always bring the best tea and gossip. That's what I'm seeing. There's something about nice lips or being a great kisser. There's something about like being a very committed person. Like when you commit to a person, they're locked into your heart. There's also something about you always maybe having like very nice accessories. Like I'm seeing a nice handbag, but take it as it resonates for you. Some of you could also be seen as a person that bakes for everyone or cooks for everyone, and it's always delicious. And I'm seeing hats, so yeah, nice accessories. I'm also seeing somebody that always has their nails nicely done. And there's something about having lots of energy, being very active, and also being very protective over yourself and your friends and your own peace. You could be seen and viewed as somebody that has a lot of beauty or handsomeness, like you always look good. Especially like your hair, something about your hair always looks good. Yeah, like this pile could be fashionistas, because now I'm seeing very nice sunglasses and like somebody straightening their hair. And I'm seeing somebody read books and drink tea and have this very calming vibe. And I'm also seeing like a very nice smelling person, because they're showing me someone spray perfume. So maybe you're known to take care of yourself physically, always show up looking the best, always show up smelling nice, you know, having nice accessories. Like something about your look kept coming up when I was tapping in clairvoyantly. So you could be pretty well known for the way you look in some type of way if people don't really know you that well. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. This is how people view you based off your reputation. I do hope that this reading resonated with you. Please comment a moon emoji if it did. And I can't wait to see you next time. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Bye. Hi there, my pal number twos. If you chose this Angelite, sorry, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how people view you based off your reputation. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do find yourself resonating with these messages, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Also, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'm taking my last bookings for November. I'm almost fully booked. So if you'd like to book with me and you don't want to miss out, please find my email address in the description box below. So I've pulled a few cards just for me to look into your reputation very quickly so that it can help me for the next part of the reading where we look at how people view you based off your reputation. So this is just going to be a short part of the reading where we actually look at your reputation. So you have the Six of Wands, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Chariot, the Emperor, the Queen of Pentacles reverse, Seven of Wands, and Four of Swords at the back of the deck. You could be known to have some kind of potential to create success within your life. You could be known and seen as like a very talented person within your reputation, or there's something that you're very good at, or maybe people think you're very smart. Maybe you always got very good marks in school or college. And there's just something about people seeing you as like a business minded person or somebody that can create your own business. Maybe some of you are entrepreneurs. Maybe some of you are in management or leadership positions. And you seem to be doing really well in your career right now. You seem to have a lot of potential to succeed. So that's how you're known within your reputation. And there's something about having the potential to make a lot of money in this lifetime if you really put your focus on it. And there is this feeling of like, I'm going to overcome whatever struggles or challenges are on the path to my success. I'm going to overcome it all and learn from it and grow from it. But there is this feeling of, with this pile, you are known to have a lot of envy or jealousy pointed towards you. So people could just know that about you, that people are often jealous of you or envious of you because of your potential, because of what you could create for yourself. But what I do want to say as an interesting thing I see in these cards, on the Emperor card, he has an Ankh here, which is a symbol of protection. And she also has the energetic protection rune here on her arm. So you have two symbols of protection here, which tells me you are energetically protected from any evil eye, from any negativity, and all of that. But people see you as a person that is going to make a lot of money in this lifetime, whether you are seeking that or not. Like, that's just how you're known in your reputation. You're known as a hard worker, somebody that's very focused on your career at the moment. It's giving me like boss babe energy or CEO energy, somebody that's just gonna be very well off in this lifetime, somebody that's maybe even gonna save up for their kids and give a good life to their kids if you want to have kids already. But if not, then just ignore the message. But I'm also seeing somebody that, just is able to pamper themselves and live a soft or comfortable life or luxurious life in some way, or just enjoy the finer things in life, travel, things like that. That's what's coming through. What I will say with you is people know that in your reputation, when you get to a certain point of success, there are going to be people that might try to almost push you off your pedestal, the pedestal that you've built for yourself because of envy. So, or there may be like this feeling of I can't be with certain friends anymore, or I can't hang out with certain people anymore because I see the envy. So there's something about that, and maybe at one point in your life, you'll surround yourself with people that are able to be happy for your successes in life. You're also known in your reputation to be somebody that has this potential, but may not see it within yourself, or may sometimes have imposter syndrome, or may not actually see the greatness other people might see in you, or to the extent other people see. So, with you, try not to self-sabotage too much. Try not to get in your own way, because if you don't, you can actually make it very far in life. And that is how you're known in your reputation. You're also known as this very peaceful person, like a very chilled, relaxed, laid back, non-judgmental person. And, anybody can talk to you and just feel comfortable around you. There's something about you being a caring person, you being family orientated, or just knowing that family is important to you. Some of you may be homebodies. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. So now I'm going to remove these cards and take a look at how you're being viewed based off your reputation. So let's go ahead and do that. So now that we have your cards for how people view you based on your reputation, I will go through that and tell you what cards are here in a second. What I do want to say is I found it so interesting that while I was shuffling your cards, I heard a plane go by and I mentioned something about traveling or wanting to travel one day, with the money you do make. So people could literally view you that way as somebody that either does travel a lot or will be able to travel a lot whenever you want to without any sort of budget. Because as I say that, I'm even starting to hear that song. Who sings it again? That one that's like Flying First Class. It's a pop song. I know the song, but for some reason I couldn't think who actually sings it. But anyway, so you have the Ace of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles, you have the Six of Wands again, you have the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Three of Wands, the Six of Swords reverse, and the Emperor. Okay, so how people view you based off your reputation. You could also be viewed as somebody, like I said previously, based off your reputation, that's going to have a lot of success in this lifetime, that's going to be recognized for, your gifts, your talents, or just your achievements in general. You could be seen as somebody that is a little bit of a workaholic, or somebody that is so focused on their career that, maybe you're sacrificing other areas of life right now to focus on this. Like maybe some of you are choosing to stay single at the moment and just focus on your career. I got a notification, so I'll take that as confirmation, but I'll silence my phone. Or maybe some of you will like work all day and take long to text back because you're so busy. So maybe you could be viewed as like a busy person. Or maybe some of you aren't going out as much as you would like to because maybe you're working on weekends. There's something about a lot of focus on work or studies at the moment. And that may be inspiring others to also, make their work a priority, because some people, and don't get me wrong, like, okay, you can have time for rest and for fun and things like that, but then some people, they want to have fun every single weekend, but then they complain that they're not doing well. But if you actually do take that time to work a little bit extra, it does pay off. So maybe there's something about you inspiring people to also put their focus on their work and also just just focus and not focus on the distractions. So there's something about that coming through. You could be seen as somebody that might be growing at a slow pace, but progress is better than no progress at all. And the Nine of Pentacles energy to me starts off slow, but it is worth it at the end, because the Nine of Pentacles is all about luxury and comfort, financial stability, abundance, but also financial comfort. But in order to get to this Nine of Pentacles place, it takes time. It takes building towards that. It takes planning with the Three of Wands. So you could be known or seen as a person that's doing all that, that is having the patience to really work on your dreams and build it from the ground up until it becomes a physical reality and not just a dream in your mind. You could be seen as a dreamer, my pile number twos, somebody that dreams big, but also plans towards your goals and your aspirations and the things you actually want in life. You don't just dream about it, you actually take action. And that's how you're viewed based off your reputation. You're viewed as very smart, somebody that could potentially take risks in life, but good informed, planned risks that might help better you or create changes within your life. With the Six of Swords reversed, I feel as though maybe some of you are sometimes like afraid of change, or sometimes you like things staying the same because you get comfortable within your kind of routine. But I think you are learning to embrace change more. At least that's how you're viewed within your reputation. Some of you could be fixed signs, so that's Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio. I also see a lot of independence here. For some of you, you could have grown up from a very young age. You could have been the oldest child, or you could have just grown up in a way taking care of everyone around you, or you could have grown up fast where maybe you were a teenager and you were already working. There's something about that where it's like you learn to be independent and self-sufficient from a young age. And you've been independent your whole life, or at least for most of your life, you've been independent. And there's something about people viewing you as a person that is self sufficient. You can do it all on your own. But I think some of you are also learning to open up to receive from others and, also ask for help from others when you need it, because you are allowed to. Like, you don't have to go through life thinking you have to do it all on your own. But you are able to if you don't have any help. So that is how you're seen within your reputation. You could also be viewed as somebody that has a degree of your own or has studied something or is busy studying something. With the Page of Pentacles, you could be seen as somebody that loves to learn about new things, loves to gather information on different topics, maybe takes your own initiative to learn things online. That's kind of what I'm getting from the Page of Pentacles. And you could also be viewed as somebody that has a very big heart, a pure-hearted heart and nature, if that makes sense. Like, you always have pure intentions towards everybody around you. And there's just something about you, like, inviting people into your heart. Even when you meet new people, it feels like I'm invited into your space in a way, in a very calming, beautiful way, if that makes sense. Where I kind of feel like if I had to speak to you, you'd be very open to me, if that makes sense. So that's, I think you're known for that in terms of like how you make people feel. Like, you're very open with them and you're very vulnerable. Like, you know how to open up your heart, you know how to speak about your emotions, you know how to get raw and deep with people. That's what I see. There's also something about you. I'm hearing knowing how to play the game of life. Very interesting. So now I'm going to go ahead and close my eyes, get some clairvoyant messages before we end off, and let's see what we get. So Spirit, please show me clairvoyant messages for pile number 2 on how people view them based off their reputation. So I'm seeing somebody sit with their friend at a restaurant and they're like, sorry, I have to take this call. My work's phoning. And the people around you don't mind. They know. And they're like, oh, typical pal too, but like in a jokey way in their mind, because they know you're always so busy, but you still try to make time for the people you love. But maybe there's something about always having work call you or always being on standby or just always having clients call. It's like you're always busy, but you still make time for the people you love. Okay, next I'm seeing arts and crafts. So some of you could be known to be very artistic in a way or love to do little hobbies like art. I'm also seeing sweets. So some of you could literally be seen as a sweet person or you just love sweets. Okay, I'm also seeing phone calls. You could be like viewed as a person that's always phoning your friends or video calling the people you love, because I literally see that. And like I'm seeing long nails on the phone, which I'm probably part of that because people are always like, oh, you type so loud with your nails. So I'm seeing that clairvoyantly. And I was just showing you guys with the sound so you know what I'm talking about. I'm also seeing martini glasses, so maybe you like to drink martinis or go to brunches, things like that. Okay, you always look very like put together, clean, neat, tidy, sophisticated. There's also something about you being viewed as very photogenic. Maybe some of you could model because I'm literally seeing somebody model. Or like you could be seen as very beautiful or handsome, where, people could think you could be a model if you wanted to. I'm also seeing Christmas cookies. So maybe you always bake Christmas cookies or something Christmassy when it's Christmas time. I'm also seeing something about a beautiful voice, being great at cooking as well, and liking more fancier foods, or yeah, like I'm seeing fancier foods, okay, for somebody. You could be seen as somebody very lucky because I'm seeing the planet Jupiter. Something about always being on time and loving shopping or just liking to buy nice things for yourself, spoiling yourself. You could be seen as somebody that ticks all the things off your to-do list or gets most of the things done. So you're seen as somebody that has your life together in some way. People aspire to be more like you. They aspire to be more organized like you, to get things done like you. Yeah. Although you have like this classy, sophisticated vibe about you, you could also be seen as somebody that won't play about things, because now this is the second time I'm seeing like if somebody picks a fight for you with you, you might fight them back, and you're not afraid to. So I'm getting that for somebody here. I've just seen it clairvoyantly. It's the second time I'm seeing it now. So yeah, you're not going around looking for fights, but if somebody comes and messes with you, you're not afraid to do that. So that's what I see for somebody. I keep seeing somebody like cook pancakes the whole time. Like this is the third time I'm seeing it now. And I'm also seeing somebody like make something for their toddler where they're like taking what is it called? Where you make different shapes out of like fruits. Seeing like heart-shaped fruits and things like that for a toddler's bowl. I'm also seeing the guitar, so someone here could play the guitar and you're seen as like a musical person, a talented person in music. You're also known and seen as somebody that proves people wrong when people underestimate you, because I'm seeing the Devil Wears Prada movie where she proves her boss wrong, that she can do the job. So this is all I have for you. I do hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave an angel emoji. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose this rose quartz crystal and the Muse Tarot, then this is your reading. We're going to be taking a look at how do people view you based off your reputation. So please be aware that this is a general reading. Only take what resonates, leave the rest. If you do find yourself resonating with these messages, then please go ahead and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, I'm taking my last bookings for November. I'm almost fully booked, so if you don't want to miss out, please find my email address in the description box below. So in the first part of the reading, I'm just going to do a short run through of your reputation, so it just helps me for the second part of the reading on like how people actually view you based off their reputation. So I will get into the cards we have, but like I said, this is just going to be a short run through. So you have the Eight of Cups, the World Cosmos, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, the Fool, the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Four Swords reversed at the back of the deck. So the first thing I heard for you was good music taste. That could be in your reputation. I'm also seeing somebody that's a morning owl that always wakes up early and gets things done early in the morning. You know, maybe goes to the gym early in the morning or gets work done early in the morning. So there's something about that, or going for runs early in the morning. So yeah, some of you could be early birds. So your actual reputation, you're known for being somebody that will walk away from any opportunity if it doesn't exactly match up to what you want, or if you can see that it just doesn't, it's just not working for you. You know, like let's say somebody brings you an opportunity and it's a really great opportunity, but you can see that maybe that company's values doesn't align with yours, or the way they're handling business doesn't sit right with you. So you'd rather, you know, get rid of that opportunity, trust that something else better will come, something more suited, more aligned to what you actually want will come. And there's something about that coming through, or you could be known in your reputation to be somebody that will walk away from anybody, cut anybody out of your life. No second chances. Absolutely not. You know, once you mess up the first time, it's bye-bye. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Like maybe you've given people second chances before and you just saw that they weren't actually changing or doing anything to grow. So now you don't give people second chances anymore. You're just like, okay, you're disrespecting me. First sign of disrespect, first red flag, bye. Like, I'm not staying around to see what happens next. Bye. Like, I'm getting that type of energy. You could also be very sassy for some of you, because I don't know why I'm speaking like that. I don't usually speak like that, but that's what's coming through as I connect to the energy. Because sometimes when I'm channeling, my mannerisms change. Like, I pick up on feelings, things like that. So that's why I say that. With the Wheel of Fortune, you're known in your reputation for creating big changes in your life, or having huge life-changing opportunities come into your life, or giving other people huge life-changing opportunities. You could also be known in your reputation to be somebody that has a big purpose or gifts of your own to share with the world. And there's something about, like, you're meant to be doing something. So for example, let's say some of you are known to be tarot readers and people think, you know, you're meant to do this. Like, I can see it as clear as day because, you know, you're meant to help the world with this. Or let's say some of you are doctors and people can see that, okay, this person's meant to help the world. Like, that's the type of vibe I'm getting, where people see you as a person that has a big purpose, somebody that's going to help the world in some way, but also reach and fulfill your biggest dreams in this lifetime. As a result of that, as a result of going towards those dreams, and your dreams are connected to your purpose. That is what I see, or that is at least what you're known for by people, but that's also what I see from spirit. Your dreams, your wishes are connected to your purpose. Even if nobody else has told you that, everybody can see it within you, or most people can, if they look deep enough. You're seen as a deep person, mentioning depth. You are seen as a deep person, somebody that knows yourself really well. You know what you like, you know what you don't want. You know, you're not a wishy-washy person, at least not on your reputation. And you're known for a person, you're known as a person that has gone through this journey of getting to know yourself, you know, being introspective, being a deep thinker, a philosophical thinker, maybe loving deep conversations or conversations with purpose or meaning. Okay, so that's what I see. I also see that you are somebody that puts yourself out there. You know, when you want something, you put yourself out there, you go after it. And you rarely stop at nothing until you get what you want. With the Ten of Wands, you could even be known to be a hard worker. but someone that almost takes it to the max. Like when you want something, you're gonna not just put yourself out there, but work and practice so much until you perfect that skill. And I don't know why I'm using the word perfect, but maybe some of you could be seen as or known in your reputation as somebody that maybe has this perfectionistic quality or wants your work to be perfect or at least close to perfect. And you could also be known to be somebody in your reputation that has like a restless kind of energy. Like when you don't complete everything you need to do, you could be restless at times, or when things aren't up to your standard, you could be restless. So that's kind of what I'm getting. Somebody that's like very neat, organized. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting as well. So I think that's all I have for your reputation. Now I'm going to remove these cards and take a look at how people view you based off your reputation. So now for this part of your reading, we're taking a look at how people view you based off your reputation. So you have the Seven of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords reversed, Ten of Swords, Temperance, Four of Cups, the Muse of Materials, which is the King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups at the back of the deck. And you have some extra cards here that I'll take a look at in a minute. So let's just first look at these cards, then I'll take a look at the rest of the cards you have. So I didn't expect that many, but Spirit brought out more for you. So when I look at the Seven of Swords card, how people view you based off your reputation, I'm hearing hard on yourself. Because, okay, this is something I've seen in psychology where sometimes where we have certain things about ourselves that maybe we're insecure about, or maybe sometimes we have imposter syndrome, or sometimes we just feel not good enough. And then sometimes we can be very hard on ourselves as a result of that. Yet some people point it outwards at other people and project it onto other people. I feel like you're not viewed as the type of person that projects that onto others, but more so inwards towards yourself. I've actually seen that in psychology somewhere. I don't know what it's called, but like I'm seeing it within your pile's energy, if that makes sense. Like I'm almost being very mean to myself, or yeah, like being very hard to myself but not on others. Um it's almost like people view you as such a kind person to others, but they wonder why you don't give that back to yourself. The reason I say so is because you have the Knight of Cups here. So when it comes to other people, you're very caring, you're very respectful, you won't cross boundaries, things like that. But when it comes to yourself, maybe there's something about not giving yourself that same grace, or yeah, maybe some of you are already working on that, are on a self-love journey, are trying to be kinder to yourself. And that is how you could be viewed. People wish you could be kinder to yourself. So I'm almost hearing like make a promise to yourself today, if you resonate with this, that you won't be mean to yourself anymore. At least you'll try not to. And if you do catch yourself, then try say something positive to yourself. I know it's easier said than done, but sometimes the more we practice that, the way we speak to ourselves, the more we train our mind to think that way. The Eight of Swords reverse next to the Seven of Swords makes me also think that in your reputation, you're seen as somebody that has maybe had people around you that were deceitful in nature, that didn't respect you, that didn't treat you right, that didn't treat you the way you deserved. But you've liberated yourself from those experiences. Like we said, when we looked at your reputation, you're able to walk away from anybody that isn't treating you good, that isn't treating you right. So how you're seen in your reputation is you have walked away from this, and you have liberated yourself from people that don't deserve you at all. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Yeah, you're now free of people like this. You don't want people like this in your life anymore. You've realized your worth. You've realized you deserve better. And maybe it took some time to come to this conclusion, but you have done this. So you could be seen in your reputation as somebody that is actively learning to love yourself, that is actively learning to see your own worth and value, which is really amazing to see. I'm seeing people clap hands for you, like very excitedly to see you no longer tolerate this this BS from people. This deceitful energy or disrespect or dishonesty. Like, you don't tolerate that anymore. There could have been certain people in your life that wanted you to leave those people behind, that saw the red flags, but maybe you just felt like you couldn't in the moment. But I see them being happy that you finally realized your worth. So those are people in your life that truly support you and love you and want the best for you. How you're viewed based off your reputation. You could be seen as somebody that likes to get things done properly. So let's say you're doing a project with somebody and they want to rush through it and half-ass it. You're not the type of person that would want to do that. You would rather take it slow, work on it properly, even if it takes time, even if it takes, fixing certain mistakes here and there. And until you come to this conclusion of like, it's ready and I'm happy with it, then, you're happy with it. And then you get the finished result. But you're known as somebody that isn't really like half-assing things. You take your time to complete things until it comes to the point where you're really happy with what you've created or done, whether that is with your work, projects, whatever it is. That's what I see. You work on it until you're satisfied, and if you're unsatisfied with it, you tweak on it a little bit until you're satisfied with it, until the end result is complete. So that's very cool to see. You're also seen as a patient person, somebody that gives people the benefit of the doubt, maybe in the past, but now you're seen as somebody that, yes, can be patient with people making mistakes, but you're not going to stick around, if you're being unsatisfied in a connection, if you're not truly getting what you want in a connection, if you see that, this person wants something completely different than you, so you're not going to walk that path with somebody if you just see that it's not going to work out. And now you could be seen as a lot different, like a lot stricter on who you let into your life. Because you're kind of just not willing to tolerate that anymore. You're not willing to stick around for people that just don't respect you or don't love you the way you deserve, or just are giving you the bare minimum. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting. People see you as somebody that's creating balance within your life, within different aspects of your life. Maybe there's something about, okay, I work a lot, but I'm trying to make more time for family, or, something like that is coming through. Or, I'm very focused on this and this and this, but I'm trying to maybe spend more time doing other things that add to my life as well, like go to the gym, things like that. That's what I see. Where it's like I'm trying to balance out things in my life, organize my routine. You could be seen as a person that has a routine of your own that you do every single day. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. You could also be seen as a person that will inspire a lot of people with the money you make in this lifetime, or the success you create for yourself in this lifetime as a result of, following your dreams and putting yourself out there when you really want something. There's also this feeling of like, I won't settle for just less. I won't settle for just the bare minimum of what I want. I want all my dreams to come true. I want my dream life. I want my dream reality. I won't settle for less. So because you won't settle for less, you inspire other people to really believe in their dreams as well. And that's how you're seen in your reputation, as somebody that is sort of like a muse to others, where other people want to follow your footprints. You're seen as a leader, somebody that might be a trendsetter as well, or just someone very influential. You could be seen as somebody very well liked by people in general. And I also see this energy of like having a good reputation, regardless of the Seven of Swords here, like I said, this is about the internal things and the things other people have maybe done to you. So we have the Six of Swords showing up next. So you're seen as somebody, and your reputation as somebody that would maybe create changes in your life, like big changes or big transformations, and would also help a lot of people. If you hear background noises, there's a gardener next door, so sorry about that. You also have the Three of Swords reverse, which is about healing the heart. So you've been healing your heart, you've been healing from a lot of heartbreak. Maybe some of you have been going to therapy. And we also have the Empress here, which does represent self-love, so confirmation. You could be seen as somebody that's building up on this journey of self-love, that's learning to love yourself, that's learning to slow down and enjoy the experiences of life, be more present in the moment, because you could be seen as a type of person that just is always focused on your goals and like what you want to achieve, but you're also learning to slow down and experience the pleasures of life and not just like focus on the achievements the whole time, but also focus on things that truly fulfill you and truly light up your soul with joy. You also have the Two of Wands, and you have the Nine of Swords. So you could be seen as somebody within your reputation, or based off your reputation, that you could have had a lot of fears at one point, to put yourself out there, but you still did it anyways because you thought of the fears and you thought of the goal. And maybe the fear of missing out on those goals or dreams was actually bigger than actually putting yourself out there. Because like I said, with this pile, there are big goals and dreams that you're actually pursuing. And it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there like that. So you could be seen as somebody that maybe had those fears, but gained courage of your own. You also have the Tower. So you're viewed as somebody that has maybe gone through a lot, has had divine intervention happen in your life, where certain people were taken out of your life because they weren't good for you. And I think people that would see it that way might be spiritual. Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Five of Cups. Okay, these are a lot of cards. Just give me a second. And you have the Four of Swords reversed, the Eight of Wands, Five of Swords, and Ace of Cups reversed. So I'm seeing a spider web that reminds me of Halloween. So you could be seen in your reputation to be somebody that loves Halloween, or loves dressing up on Halloween, or celebrating Halloween, or like comes up with the best costumes. Something like that's coming through. You could also be known to be somebody within your reputation as somebody that's like always consistent when it comes to your goals or your dreams. Even if it takes time to get there, you're still taking action. And you're taking a little bit of action every single day until you get to the big dream goal and desire. This pile is quite similar to another pile. I can't remember which pile it was. But anyways, I feel like there's something about you just like walking towards your dreams. That's a message that keeps coming up. So that could be like the energy that is most prominent in like how people view you based off your reputation. And it's like you're not going to rest until you get there. It's like I'm pushing forward for that. I'm fighting for it to happen. I'm making it happen. I'm not just allowing life to pass me by and expecting it to fall into my hands. I'm actually doing it. So that's how you're seen as somebody that is like a go-getter. Like if you see life dangling an opportunity in front of you, you're going to go out there and take it. Not just like watch other people take it. So that's what I'm getting here. Also, what I see here is you could have had a lot of backstabbers in your life with the Five of Swords opposite the Ten of Cups, and you are getting rid of that, and you are healing your heart, like I said before, healing from any disappointments to do with, relationships and things like that. So that's what I see with the cards. I'm now going to take a look at what I see using my clairvoyance quickly. Because we took a little bit longer with your tarot cards, I'm just going to look at this quickly. So, Spirit, show me whatever else I'm missing here in terms of how people are viewing them based off their reputation. So, there's something about having a lot of knowledge, having a lot of wisdom, maybe being a bookworm, or just loving to read or learn different things. There's something about when you have a goal, you set a time limit for yourself or a specific date you want to achieve it by to push yourself more. There's this very fiery energy in this pile, like I want to run towards my goals. I'm not just walking towards them, I'm running towards them. Some of you could be seen as a little bit witchy or magical. Also, someone here could be very good at mathematics, and I'm actually seeing a doctor. So I mentioned doctor earlier. I'm seeing somebody looking at themselves in the mirror and like learn to appreciate themselves and their body. So again, self-love is coming up. I'm seeing somebody journal. Healing is coming up. I'm also seeing someone go to the gym and like take care of their body. So yeah, a lot of you could be seen as somebody that maybe takes care of your body, takes care of your health. Whether that's true or not, it's just how you're seen. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube. So, some of you celebrate 420. If you know, you know. I'm seeing that. And I'm also seeing someone with like voluminous hair or just very nice hair. I'm also seeing generosity or giving to charity, and now I'm seeing pumpkins. So this pile could love Halloween. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. And I'm seeing like a lot of cleanliness, like someone that's always making sure their home is spotless, or at least up to their standard. Like I said previously, you could also be seen as somebody that plans, because I'm seeing a whiteboard and somebody write down like everything, every like meeting they have this week or something like that. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. There were some similarities with the clairvoyant messages compared to what I said previously with the tarot. So yeah, this is what I have. I do hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, comment a bee emoji. I wonder if there is one. I hope there is. So yeah, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.